Chris, a goalkeeper, and a goalkeeper that you know very well in Aaron Ramsdale. What's made you bring him back?
Well, we've it's a situation that we need to make sure that we really get right. We talk about the game as a whole and the game between both boxes, but ultimately, what happens in both boxes is absolutely crucial. I won't go into a lot about Dean because it's not about Dean. It's about bringing Aaron Ramsdale in, but Dean was outstanding for us for 2 years, and we have to continue having those performances. And I'm sure, Aaron will produce performances, Aaron Ramsdale performances, but we know a lot about him. It was a stage, when we sold him to Bournemouth. 3 years ago. Which was needed. We had to do that because the situation that we were in at the time, but watched him develop, watched him go out on loan at Chesterfield, watched him go out on loan at AFC Wimbledon, and obviously watched him this season. So it's, I thank the board for backing me in this situation, but it was really important that, as we talked about securing our best players, that we brought really good young players into the football club, and he's certainly right up there with the best young goalkeepers in this country. I think the fee is a reasonable one for us as well, and I'm delighted, as I said, the board have seen fit to support this decision, and I'm sure it's a very, very positive one.
I'm not giving away any trade secrets here. When I remember a conversation we had 3 years ago where he was one of the ones that you didn't want to let go.
No, listen, if you look back at it and you look at Dominic and you look at you look at Brooksy and you look at Aaron Ramsdale, they were 3 great players, but at the time we had to, black and white really. It was a situation that we had to do to build, to get other players into the building, and I think we've been justified in what we've done. But I think in an absolute ideal world we'd have kept all 3 players, but sometimes it isn't ideal. But we had an opportunity this summer to bring him back, and he certainly wanted to come back. I think he's got a huge amount of respect for what the football club's done, and now we were with him in his period here as a young player, and when he went to Bournemouth, how we for the opportunity for him to go there, we didn't really stand in his way, and I'm sure there was an enormous amount of enthusiasm for him to come back, and I know how highly Darren rates him, and I keep saying what an important member of staff Darren is in the goalkeeping department, and his character is brilliant, but first and foremost he's got to keep, from a simplistic point of view, he's got to keep the ball out the back of the net, and he's playing in front of a decent back 5 next year, but I'm sure he'll grow into that role as a really young up and coming Premier League goalkeeper. His first season in the Premier League, as from an individual point of view, has been outstanding, and I'm sure he'll want to continue doing that.
You've bought potential. You've bought somebody who's got Premier League experience, and thanks to the board for shelling out here, you've also got an asset as well now, haven't you? You're not developing a goalkeeper for somebody else, you're developing your own goalkeeper.
Yeah, we all along we want permanent players at the football club. We now and again we dip into the loan market, and sometimes we have to from a financial point of view to make the group stronger and better. But when that opportunity came around to take Aaron permanently, as I said, from the fee point of view, I think it's an excellent deal for us. The timing's good as well, and definitely potential to grow and get better. And you've just seen his acceleration, his rapid rise. From them, Bournemouth buying him possibly as a second, third choice goalkeeper for him to go out, get his hands dirty at Chesterfield, and as I said, AFC Wimbledon, and have an outstanding first season in the Premier League. So he'll work hard, he'll get pushed hard. I'm delighted with the goalkeepers that we've got in the department now, with Wes coming in as well. So Wes will push Aaron, and Aaron will push Wes, and we still got Michael and Simon there as well. But it is key that we have quality and real competition in that area. And it's, as I said, it's one where it's served us well over the past, and it really is, from my point of view, important. But definitely, you know, potential. But you know, he's playing regular Premier League football now, and hopefully he'll go for another one. He'll go from strength to strength.